Good, my people, man. Coming to y'all with some breaking news, some sad news, man. A rapper out of Philly go by the name of PNB Rock. I'm an older cat, so I'm not gonna front like I knew him or knew his music. I saw the name because I was like, "What's that PNB?" You know what I'm saying? I thought that was pretty dope. Just the syllables in the name. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna front. I ain't never checked dog music out or nothing like that. But it's been reported, man, that this man was gunned down through a robbery while eating at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles in LA. It's also being reported that the girl he was with dropped the location. You know how females be with a guy and they, yeah, we over here, we at Benihana's or we over here, and drop the location. And you got guys in LA, shit, really everywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, shit, here in Detroit, you gotta be careful what you say and what you post, and you know what I mean? Because if you drop a location, they can ping and see where you at, and you saying something they don't like, or you affiliate or something, you know what I mean? They'll come up on you, man, and do something bad to you. So that's what's being reported that old girl did, man, and I don't think she did that on purpose, but you know, if she a IG model or trying to boost her followers or whatever she's trying to do for herself, you know what I'm saying? She put my man in harm's way, not knowing she put him in harm's way per se. You feel me? She just really trying to show like, look, y'all, we over here, we eating good and whoop whoop whoop. You know? So it's just something that's sad, man. It's something that I don't know what it's gonna take for us, man. Like everybody has a gripe. Well, a lot of people have a gripe with the social media star Charleston White. My bad, y'all. Shout out to the one person coming in the room. Like I said, you got to stay on point at all times, man. People around here thirsty. You feel me? It's hard times out here, man. But yeah, so a lot of people got a gripe with the guy Charleston White, man. But he got a shirt that said "I hate gangs." Hashtag I hate gangs. I'm listening to my man live, G Gov, a real player, real gangster up out of Chicago, man, real pimp, real PI, you know. And he went live. He probably think he's still live, and he was touching on some real points. Man, a black man should be able to jump out in any hood with his jewelry on and feel comfortable. When did we become our worst enemy, man? Then there was another guy on there because he got an open discussion on his live on IG. And one guy was talking about, like, dude, how did we get here? How did we get here, man? And it's a real deep conversation, man, that needs to be had in our community, man. We condoning too much sucker shit. That's what Dog was saying. It just came to me also what my man was saying along with G Gov on the live. He was saying how, you know what I'm saying, like when these little niggas rap, like I listen to my son 15. One of his little favorite rappers is Lil TJ. But Lil TJ just got hit up. Thank God he made it out of it. You know what I mean? He healing up or whatnot, but that was a robbery. All these little boys talk about is how many guns they got, what they gonna do to you. Nobody's talking that get money shit. These little boys do not know how to get money. These little niggas is angry, they broke, and they hungry. That's a bad combination. And they've been ostracized, marginalized, and pushed out of society. All they hyping up now is black women, black girl magic, LGBT, minor. They're not talking about black men other than in a negative light. So nobody's embracing them in society. Nobody in the streets taught them the rules. They don't have no daddies. They don't respect the OGs. They mamas baby them. Dog, these little boys out here is fucking what Lil Wayne had a song called pill popping animals serve sipping some shit he had. These little goblins, these little niggas is goblins. And it's our fault, honestly. That's why I be so much on my son, because I'm watching him grow up and I'm like, oh man, I can't let mine go by the wayside. I'm going to fight tooth and nail for him. Now, God forbid he end up in, you know what I'm saying, a bad situation. He just ain't going to never be able to look me in the eye and say, Dad, you wasn't there for me. Dad, you wasn't trying to do this with me. Dad, you da-da-da-da. He ain't going to be able to say that. I'm telling him now he got to unsubscribe from that shit that his mama done taught him. A lot of these women is fucking these boys up. Trying to prove a point and they fucking the boys up. Then they get older, they angry. They don't have no hustle about themselves. They've been babies so much they don't know how to do shit. They're like little baby birds in the nest with the mama bird come and drop shit off in their mouth. They don't know how to go get nothing because their mamas and baby them so tough. Trying to prove a point about the daddy ain't shit. They trying to prove a point so tough, not knowing you handicapping your son. But then you got your daughter out here. If you got a daughter, you making sure she go to work. You making sure she know how to balance her checkbook, go to school, how to do this and that and the third. But you ain't teaching your boy that, or you're not allowing the man to do it. For the ones who are trying to do it. Now, you do got bullshit ass niggas out here. You got niggas that ain't fucking with their kids. But then you got niggas like me. Other niggas like me. That want to fuck with their kids but got roadblocks. Shit, you got to jump over hurdles and you got to do all this bullshit. And in the result, you have all these young black males out here that's fucked up. I guarantee you the niggas who killed, rest in peace to PNB ROCK, I guarantee you they come from a broken home. And if they don't come from a broken home, they come from a two-parent household where they was posers or niggas who want to be like, because I grew up with niggas like that. I grew up in a single-parent household, a lot of pain, so I acted out when I was younger. I inflicted my pain. Me and my brother, we inflicted pain on a lot of folk, man. Not nothing to be proud of, but hey, man, our household was painful. So we internalized that and we went out there and we put pain on other people. Shout out to the one person who came in the room. And that's in the 80s. I'm born in 77. This is in the 80s. We in 2022. These boys is full of pain. They broke. They don't have no hustle. And they got a fucking gun long as the Statue of Liberty. And don't care about life or death. Think about the movie Belly. When at the end, when Benjamin, I'm about to say Benjamin Davis, not Benjamin Davis, because he started off a pastor, I believe, converted to the Nation of Islam, but now he's something else. But he's in the movie and he's speaking at the end when DMX got the gun to him, and he said, "What you gonna do, brother?" And it's going, it's countdown to New Year's, going from 1999 to 2000. The movie was made in 98, came out, I believe, 99. So it's based off, going into the new millennium. And it was talking about, look, life out here, people not caring about life or death. And like, man, that movie Belly was such a cold message about where we at right now. Yeah, you had DMX, Nas and them doing their thing and the shootouts and, the hoes and the robbery scene. Yeah, it was a lot of gangster shit going on. But at the end, what he was trying to explain and what they was trying to convey through it all is where we headed at now. These kids out here, especially the female, they heartless. They don't have no emotions. They don't care about nothing. They real selfish. They feel like they deserve everything. Everything should be given to them without no type of work, no type of nothing. We in bad shape, man. As a community, and I'm talking about specifically the black community. Now, as a whole, as a nation, as a world, we definitely in trouble. But to break it down for us, man, we got some work to do, man. We got some work to do. Real talk. And it's going to start with us. But a lot of it is gatekeepers. And the gatekeepers of a community right now are black women. They are, you can't tell them nothing. You can't tell them about their son. They wanna talk about niggas. Shout out to the one person came in the room. They want to talk about niggas, but they stay procreating with niggas. But then you got some niggas who don't want to be a daddy, but then you got niggas who want to be a daddy. They make it hard for a nigga to be a daddy. Like, we got the gatekeepers in the community right now that's causing confusion and stagnation in our community right now currently is the black women. It's gonna hurt somebody's feelings. That's hey, like my wife always say, man, you got feelings that let you know you're human. You got feelings. But somebody gotta say it, man. We know, like I got a homegirl that spoke on this on Facebook. And I'm paraphrasing, but basically what she was saying was women have to be called out on their shit, man. We can't keep letting this behavior of hyena type of mentality, cliquish, mobbing, can't nobody tell you nothing. These boys are suffering. The girls have become masculine like their mamas and their grandmas. Like, we headed in our community, we in a bad space, but we head into a worse type of space, man. We gotta tighten up out here, man. Real talk. So rest in peace to PNB. We gotta do better as a community. Real talk, man. Because this is sad. That man should be able to go anywhere he wants to with his lady, eat, enjoy himself, and not be worried about getting robbed and getting killed, man. Shout out to his family. Send my condolences. The whole nine, man. Y'all enjoy your night. Stay safe out here. Peace.